Hi, Tutoring Tim, your reading buddy. What I'm going to talk about today is how would you help your child improve their speed while they're reading, and also what we call prosody, inflection while they're reading. So if your child reads like this, yes, said Mr. Watson, it says here that is very monotone. So you want to help them with reading with speed and with inflection. That means they have to recognize their commas, recognize their periods. And when they do that, that improves comprehension. That's called fluency. It's reading accurately and it's reading fast enough. On our website, I put a guideline how many words per minute your child should read according to what grade they're in. By the time they're adults, you and I read about 180 to 210 words per minute to be successful. We read that we read those words accurately. We read them with proper speed and with proper inflection. We recognize our commas, we recognize our question marks, our punctuation, those type of things. That helps us comprehend. Then that leads to comprehension. So as we read for pleasure, we read in that manner, it helps us. Now, what I would want you to do is something created by Dr. Samuels out of University of Minnesota was repeated reading. And so what I want you to do, if you want to help your child improve their speed, also read with inflection, choose a book that they can read with at least 95% accuracy, and it can be just a regular, normal literature book or library book such as this. Count out so many words that you want them to read. So let's say they're in first grade. By the end of first grade, they should be reading about 80 words per minute. And let's say they only read 60 words a minute. You've already tested that, and those instructions are on our website. But let's say you've assessed your child and you know they can read about 60 words a minute. Well, then you would want to read, you would want to count on about, say, 75 words. And you would say, I've counted out 75 words. I want you to read these in 1 minute. And these could be words that your child has read ahead of time. That's fine. Because we're not trying to build their accuracy here. We're building their rate. Okay, so you sit down, you say, I'm going to time you. I want you to read these as fast as you can, but remember, I also want you to read them with proper inflection, what we call prosody. Time them. Let's say that they read those 75 words in 1 minute, 20 seconds. Provide feedback. Say, you did a great job at that. But when you had italicized words here, you didn't read it with any expression. Or we had a exclamation mark. There was no expression there. Let me model that for you. Model it for them. Go back. Have them read the same words. Time them again. Hopefully their time has gone down. Do it a third time. Hopefully it's under 1 minute. You can, after 3 times, you stop. You can do this 3-4 times a week. It's very simple, it's very quick, and it helps the brain understand how fast it should be reading. Because maybe no one has told the brain, and I put it in those terms, or your child, how fast they should read. You're just reading too slow. And we have to read fast enough, or our brain gets bored very quickly. And so in order to read, we don't want to read too fast, we don't want to read too slow, but we have to read, your child has to read quick enough so that it develops a picture in the brain. And so we have comprehension, so you're just like, wow, I want to continue reading because this book's exciting. I can see what's going on in the book. But if we don't read fast enough, our brain gets bored very quickly and starts drifting off, and we lose comprehension. That's a very simple process that you can do at home. It helps build their speed when they're reading a text. Good luck. Thank you.